table. We don't have a round table up here. We only have a line. But first of all, would you like to stand up, please, mystery guest? This is Augusto. This is Victoria. This is Emmanuel. This is Rebecca. And this is Steve. And I'm going to ask one more mystery guest to come forward. She doesn't know this. Come on down.
Whoa.
You got a chair? Not that you can sit in this. Okay. It's off. You have to turn me on. Thank you. Okay, we're here. Tonight, we are going to talk to our guests about some of the things that interest them, that drive you, that drive them, that drive the world, right? So I'm going to be asking them from their different sectors. You know some of them, you don't know the others, but you'll know some of them later. I'm going to be asking them some questions, which there's a microphone here, so you'll have to pass it along. I'm going to start with Rebecca. Is this on? Does she have to do something to make this go on?
Under.
Okay, you can figure that out.
No.
I think it's just a press button thing. Rebecca, I'd like you to make the relationship from your perspective tonight. We've been talking about sustainability, we've been talking about growth, we've got some new people here in the audience tonight. In a sentence or two, make the relationship between sustainability, growth, and your concern is around gender equity. About the role of women?
Growth, sustainability, gender.
Yeah, where is the connection there for you?
Let me think. Let me say something intelligent.
Something so intelligent.
Not intelligent, I can do that. So probably growth will grow with more women everywhere.
Okay.
Sustainable, that they don't kick the men out. So that they balance. So that's right.
Very good. Hand it to Steve. Steve, you're nodding away. So, what is your connection with that issue?
Well, first of all, I'm very excited that there'll be more women, and we won't be kicked out.
Okay.
So those are very helpful. But the same question, or?
Yeah. Just answer that. I mean, you were nodding.
That actually was my thought.
Okay. Yeah. Now, Augusto, you have been very instrumental. I was at the launch of the Gender Gap report, and you wrote. Just tell us a little bit about that report and what you discovered there.
Okay.
2 minutes, because you got a long time later on tonight.
Wendy is referring to a study that was done in 2005, which was released in London. It basically looked at the connection between competitiveness on the one hand and gender equality on the other. And basically the question was, can you say anything about whether those nations that have made the furthest progress in reducing the gender gap, i.e. in promoting the role of women in society, in the economy, at the political level, etc., whether those countries somehow are also stronger economically, are more competitive, are better placed to compete in the global economy. And what we discovered is that actually there is a very strong correlation. In fact, the most competitive economies in the world, those that have managed to establish their footprint in the global economy in the most evident ways, are also countries that have been able to make the most progress in terms of reducing gender equality. Reducing gender inequality.
Inequality, yeah, let's get this right. You are IEF?
Yes.
And you are an organization of young people who are trying to put some of these values into play. And just sticking for one more moment on the gender issue, how does IEF deal with that issue itself? How does that understand that issue?
Well, I think, first of all, I think it is a very clear issue, clearly, and I guess it's about leveraging the collective intelligence of everyone which exists in a room to make it good, and I think that's IEF pretty good at in different ways. Now, looking at our membership rates, I think we have around 50% women and 50% men, both globally around the 32,000 members, but also looking at the managing boards across all levels within the organization. So that's of course one way of dealing with it, but fundamentally it's beyond that. I guess it's just recognizing the importance of leveraging the collective intelligence of everyone. If it's a man or a woman, it's less important.
So leveraging the collective intelligence